I want to salute you, homie, for building your own thing and doing your own thing, creating your own platform, your own website.
I got one life to live out my dreams, and I'm giving this thing all I got. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I represent the culture.
Right now, you're turning up on MrTaliaferro.com, shawty. Yeah!
All right, I'm Talafero, Mr. Talafero TV, man. This is all bad. All bad. Lil Wayne was scheduled to be a part of this big show in Curaçao. It's out the country somewhere on the island somewhere. Anyways, it was a huge lineup. Rick Ross, Meek Mill. I seen snaps. Nicki Minaj ended up making a special guest appearance. Jeremiah was on this lineup. August Alsina, Fat Joe, Yo Gotti, DJ Envy, one of the biggest DJs in our country right now, was the DJ. It was hosted by Big Tigger, who was an established, respected personality in the game, was the host. It just was a big show, man. You don't see artists miss on opportunities to go after somebody else's fan base, even somebody like Lil Wayne, who's been around for 20, 25 plus years. You don't see artists miss big shows like this because it's so many people. You go to these places where they don't get to see you often. It literally is like, it's bad. It's damaging to you. You know what I'm saying? It's damaging, especially somebody like Lil Wayne, whose shows are pretty much at this point in the game based on people listening to old music because he's not able to put out any new projects, all right? All right, so Lil Wayne didn't show up. And if you look at the flyer, Lil Wayne is the biggest on the flyer. Like, his picture is the biggest. Trust me, that in so many words, that mean he was the biggest name on the bill. And he was supposed to be the one to attract the most people, and maybe he did. Wayne's a legend, man. That name carries weight. That's why we're so disappointed that Wayne isn't a boss, because his name carries the weight like a Jay-Z does, like a Kanye West does. So it's disappointing that he's about to be close to 40, and he's not in that position of power like some of his counterparts are. With that being said, Lil Wayne doesn't appear for this show. He's just a no-show. And I'm not going to lie to you. That's disappointing. So Lil Wayne's team is saying it was a breach in the contract. That's why they didn't show up. But the promoters out there in Craig are saying that they're being told that Lil Wayne had seizures. That Lil Wayne had another episode, and TMZ is reporting that Lil Wayne had more seizures Friday night, something like that, somewhere in Miami around Thanksgiving. And that is the reason why he didn't appear for the show. Wayne's health stopped him from the show. All I know is this: if this is the case, this is the 4th or 5th time it's been rumored that Wayne has had seizures over the last 3 to 4 years. His music, his careers, from a standpoint of being able to put out music and just show his artistry, that's down the drain right now. He can't figure anything out with Barrett, man. He's more lost politically now than ever. His music says it. His interviews say it. He doesn't do a lot of interviews. He picks all the wrong interviews to do when he does do interviews. Doesn't really rock with urban stations like that. He really doesn't make urban news swings where he could really get his point across and really get asked questions that would benefit him. He doesn't really do that. So all he does is interviews where the people want to ask him about Black Lives Matter and ask him about race issues and use them as clickbait. His music at this point in the game has just become mixtapes, eating pussy and being blood. That's pretty much all he's rapping about right now. I mean, Wayne, man, you would think maybe he's letting the lean, or maybe he's letting these drugs kind of facilitate or relieve him from stress. It's not good, man. It's not good. Wayne has been a part of so many of my stories over the last 6 months just because there's been so much to report on Wayne. I mean, the guy's actually living that life, man. He's actually living some of the stuff I'm reporting, man. We're not just coming out of the woodworks with this, man. Things are going on in his life. And it's disappointing that somebody who, I'm going to lie to you, 7, 8 years ago, I called one of the greatest all time during his era, to me, was he had one of the most dominant eras at #1. All right, Drake's challenging him for that right now. But when Wayne was #1, to me, it was clear that Wayne was number one, and 2 through 5, they were in a different group, all right? Nobody was rocking with Wayne about 8 years ago. It's my opinion on that. And just to see him, man, and you got Kanye West out here depressed, just to see our mega stars going through it, man. Going through it is disappointing. About the seizures in the reported episodes, I'm not going to really get into that. I'm done with that. I told y'all back this summer, if Wayne didn't care about his health, what in the hell do I look like being a person that doesn't know this man personally, just a fan of his music? What in the hell I look like caring about his health? If Wayne can't get off that drink, if Wayne don't think his life is important enough, even though he said his life matters, especially to his bitches, if Wayne life matters to his bitches more than him, then there's a problem. And there's no need for me, just a fan of the man's music, to be stressing, worried about that man's health if he doesn't give a damn about it himself. All right, so I hope he gets well, though. And of course, you don't wish bad health upon anybody. So I hope he gets well. And I go by the name of Teleferro. You're currently tuning to Mr. Teleferro TV. Thank you for the time, love, and support. Do you believe that Lil Wayne missed the show for another Seizure episode? Or do you really believe there was a breach in the contract? All right? Comment your response below. Thank you for the time, love, and support. Salute. I'm out. Hey, first and foremost, I want to thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I would love if you watch other videos while you're on my YouTube channel. Now, while you're here, people ask me all the time, how can you support Mr. Teleferro? Well, if you want to support me in my future endeavors, the first thing I want you to do is subscribe to my channel. If you subscribe to my channel, you get all my content first. Your subscribe goes a long way. I get to understand my demographics, understand who support me, who got something out this video. So first things first, a subscribe will go a long ways. Next, if you really rock with me, donate $1 to my GoFundMe. I have a GoFundMe link in the description. If you really want to support me, just $1. Showing me $1 and some good wishes will go a long way. If you want to support me and you want to help me with my travels, I got a lot of things coming up, but I got to get them travel fees there. I got to find a way to get there. So that can help me financially if you really want to go there. Also, a word of encouragement. Thank you. Whatever it is, talk to me in my comment box below. Comment on this video, like, subscribe, do whatever you got to do this video. I got to thank you for your time. I don't take it for granted. My name is Mr. Teleferro. Now, if you subscribe, help, donate, do whatever, you can see more videos like this, more new exclusive content. I got a lot on the way. Trust me. Thank you. It's Mr. Teleferro.com.